What's up, YouTubers? PokeJediTrek's here. So today I'm going to kickstart my first cooking video of 2020. And so for today's cooking video, I'm going to show you how to make Swedish meatballs. So let's go over the ingredients. Alright, so to make Swedish meatballs, you're going to need a bag of meatballs and some egg noodles. You're also going to need flour, milk, chicken stock, as well as some butter, and you'll need some pepper and some salt. So let's get started. So now I'm going to preheat the oven to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit so I can make the meatballs, or depending on how you like your meatballs. If you want to know how to make meatballs from scratch, please refer back to the video I posted in September 2018 on how to make meatballs. So let's go over how to make the gravy for the Swedish meatballs. So first things first, you're going to melt 1 stick of butter in a saucepan over medium to low heat. And then once the butter is melted, you're going to whisk in half a cup of flour until fragrant for about 10 to 12 minutes. Looks like the butter has mostly been melted. Now I'm going to add half a cup of flour to this mixture, and we're going to let it stir for about 10 minutes. Okay, so as you see right here, after you insert half a cup of flour, you're going to mix it up, and this is how it should look like. And then you're going to keep stirring and whisking every once in a while for about 10 to 12 minutes. Well, actually this roux kind of looks a little fragrant enough, so I'm going to add 4 quarts. So I'm going to add 4 quarts of chicken stock to this, and then I need to reduce the heat to low and let it simmer until it's thick enough to coat the back of a spoon for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I whisked in the chicken stock, and it's now in the pot, and now I have the heat reduced to low, and I'm trying to bring this gravy to a simmer until it's thick enough for 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm going to stick these meatballs in the oven and let them bake for around the same time. In the meantime, let's get started on our noodles. And so I just put a bunch of water in this pot, and now I'm going to cover it up and get it to boil. And then you're going to cook your egg, and then you're going to use egg noodles based according to your instructions. And they have to be egg noodles, otherwise it won't qualify as the dish of Swedish meatballs. In addition, I'm going to put a plate over this, because if you don't have any lids, or if your lids are in the dishwasher or something, just put a plate over it. Alright, so the water is boiling. I'm going to be putting the noodles in the pot, and I'm going to let them cook for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, now that our 15 minutes are up, I'm going to pour 1/3 cup of a cup of milk, and I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Okay, so I added 1/3 cup of milk, and I stirred in the gravy I've stirred it into the gravy, and added some salt and pepper, and that's essentially how you make gravy now. So yeah. I don't know how much else to say. I'm having a little trouble with the noodles because I did not put enough water in, so I'll have to wait another 10 minutes for the noodles to finish and drain, and then we'll do a taste test. Okay, so the noodles are done boiling. I'm gonna put a strainer in the sink, and then I'm gonna strain all the noodles and put them back in the pot. Okay, so I just strained these noodles, and then I put them back in the pot. I also added the meatballs and the gravy. So now I'm gonna put some in a bowl, and I'm gonna sample one. Okay, so this is how the final product should look like. So I'm gonna sample a little bit. It may be hot. These are I did a really good job. These are good. So that's essentially how to make Swedish meatballs. So Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you next time.